PS5, what's the latest PlayStation 5 news and when will Sony release it? As we enter the 5th year of the PlayStation 4's life cycle, our minds can't help but turn to the PS5. Now, at time of writing, Sony hasn't confirmed it's working on a PlayStation 5, which means that even though we'd love to be able to say we know there's a PS5 release date announcement coming soon, we just can't. It's actually quite difficult to guess when exactly we might get our first look at the PlayStation 5, but we reckon it's safe to assume it'll be a couple of years away yet. But don't despair. While we can't be sure exactly when the PS5 will be revealed or even announced, we know that a PlayStation 5 will be coming at some point. Sony's president and CEO, Shawn Layden, confirmed as much in an interview with Golam.da. Sure, he said it wouldn't be anytime soon. But that's better than not coming at all. Update: we can now be absolutely sure that the PlayStation 5 won't appear at E3 2018 during Sony's conference. During his recent appearance on PlayStation Blogcast, Sony's Shawn Layden firmly said that there will be no new hardware announcements from the company at the show. Instead, PlayStation is trying to refresh its approach this year and will be offering deep dives into 4 of its biggest upcoming games: Death Stranding, Spider-Man, The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. Although we're hideously impatient for news of a PlayStation 5, we can't fault Sony for looking before it takes the leap into the next generation of consoles. After all, the PS4 Pro is still relatively new to the market and its direct competitor, the Microsoft's Xbox One X, is an even more recent release. However, industry insider Jez Corden and a recent Microsoft job listing have hinted that Microsoft is already thinking about the next Xbox. That means it's highly unlikely that Sony isn't currently doing the same and is, perhaps, even further along in the process. By introducing greater power and 4K capabilities to the market, mid-generation upgrades such as the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X have extended the lifespan of the current generation significantly. If we're honest, we can't really see any urgent need to start a new generation right now. And given Microsoft's growing commitment to backwards compatibility, we think it's key for Sony to really think about its next steps. We imagine it'll be another couple of years at least before a PlayStation 5 is necessary, or even wanted, and recent rumors have suggested that's when it'll arrive. The case for the PlayStation 5 also boils down to simple economics. It's well documented that the longer a console can persist on the high street shelves, the more profitable it becomes over time, as economies of scale reduce manufacturing costs, while a large install base means publishers can sell more copies of their latest games. And as you might expect, the PlayStation 4 is still selling extremely well. Although numbers are, understandably, slowing, there are still plenty of fantastic games for the console to come. We know what you're thinking. What does that mean for the PS5? Will Sony's 5th console ever launch? What would it do differently?